We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll get us started in this one under the Seattle.
Left fielder, Ben Gamble.
This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Second here tonight.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jed Jerko, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Batting third.
Settling in now,
catcher,
Kyle Schwarber.
13.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take. Wow, not a great spot.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pham going back. Gone! Stepping up now, Nelson Cruz. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Wong will stand in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Off for the Cardinals, the second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
Ball 1. And HR. Take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Stepping up to the plate, Melky Cabrera. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Story picks it up onto first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Into the box now, Tommy Pham. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2, here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Cruz is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in, Chris Carter. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
First baseman, Chris Carter.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Pham, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Hit sharply on the ground, taken in by Wong. Throw gets him, 2 down. So striding in, Trevor Story. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough, because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls the string on you. Nice take.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd. Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark.
Max Kepler.
Bouncer down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Squared that one up just a little late. Another 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Another one sent foul. Another try at 2-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Matt, this has been a fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul.
Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Lifted in the air out to left. Gamble on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Matt Carpenter. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hara looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Dexter Fowler now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gamble going back on it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting 7th.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here it comes on 1-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And the 2-out hit keeps the inning alive for Yadier Molina. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. From the belt, the pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there. In is Gerardo Parra. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Line drive to center field. Pham is right there, one down. Now at the plate, Joe Ross, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted in the air out to center field. Pham shading to his right, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Miles Mikolas. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning.
Miles
takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Second baseman, number 16.
First offering on its way.
Long.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gamel racing back. Gone! Riding in once again, Melky Cabrera. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Melky Cabrera.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Tommy Pham hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Digging in for his second at-bat, Max Kepler. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit it. A little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. 50th pitch of the game on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Parra ranging back. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Carpenter. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Dexter Fowler. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Standing in, Jed Jerko comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 3, Jed Jerko.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Fowler has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kyle Schwarber. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit hard but foul. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cabrera going back. Gone! Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
This is line to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Here's Chris Carter now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he misses again. 2-0.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Crawford.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, look at Wong. Oh, but he beats it out. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it will be scored a base hit. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 1-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. In to score, the runner from third. In is Gerardo Parra, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Defoe trying to get there. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And here now is Wilmer Defoe, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 3.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple of runs right there. They put on the board for him, but now you got to be that stopper. This is the half inning. You got to shut them down after you were given some runs. Here he is, falling behind, another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters' counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
Crawford into shallow left. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The catcher,
one man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2. Here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now in the box, Miles Mikolas.
Miles Mikolas.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning. Digging in and looking for more, Colton Wong. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, Matt, I went to one of my go-to numbers. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. But he's got over 60% of the time throwing first pitch strike. Now I twist it with, it's just not quality.
And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one, as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. 1-1, here it comes. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Here's Melky Cabrera. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. In there, no balls and a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Story brings it in. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Ready now, Joe Ross. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
The pitcher number 41.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Ross.
Started that swing a bit too early.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And this is lined into left field, and the leadoff man will reach. It's a base hit. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that misses for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those. Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He comes in 0 for 2.
Jed Jerko.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. So now 2 men in scoring position. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
He's in a tough jam right here, but you see what he's doing? He's going back with his best stuff. Reaching back, trusting his fastball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far and looking to add to that here. And that misses inside. 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Hard hit ball to second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Nelson Cruz comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Got him to go down swinging there. Nelson Cruz goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Chris Carter is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Pham has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Fielder, Tommy Pham.
Up and in for ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Story backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
First baseman.
Digging in once again. Into the windup and the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tackling the strike zone anymore.
Now to the plate, Matt Carpenter. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Carpenter. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Ready once again, Dexter Fowler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. 2-2, here it is. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Carpenter is on his way home. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Digging in the switch. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you. It is the biggest deceptive pitch, I think, in the game. Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Crawford, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Brandon Crawford.
Brett Cecil will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Brett Cecil.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Chance here for the second baseman, Wong. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. He hit a sac fly earlier. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. Ready for another shot now,
10.
Gerardo Parra. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. There is Cabrera as he takes this one in, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Yadier Molina.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Parra is in pursuit. He can't get there as it falls in. So stepping in, Brett Cecil. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Mark Zepchinski takes the ball here as well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. The underhanded flip, and he is out on the tag. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Colton Wong will stand in. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with the fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out. Kevin Segrist is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
46.
Now at the plate, Mark Zepchinski.
Number 28. Jason Worth.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. Digging in once again. Now Ben Gamble. He steps in off a base hit and time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Hard hit ball to second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman number 3.
Ready once again, Jed Jerko. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. John Bubba comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top.
Number 60, John Bubba.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back in standing. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite. Love that pitch right there. And he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Mike Zunino.
Mike
come on to pitch.
Zunino.
And that misses inside 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. Changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Nip the corner. 2-2. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen. This is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Right fielder.
Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Dominic Leone will get the ball here as he gets.
Dominic Leone.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Nope. Ball one.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And that's off the left field wall. The runner scores from second. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Here's Chris Carter now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Chris Carter.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Ryan Cook gets the call from the pen.
Mariners.
Here's Melky Cabrera. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. A cold strike on the inside corner.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything.
Ouch, that one hit him.
First base.
Riding in once again, Tommy Pham.
The center fielder, number 28. Tommy Pham.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This ball will be chopped. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Cardinals, first baseman Max.
Danny Valencia will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Danny Valencia.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To Crawford for 1 on the first. And how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Crawford. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Crawford.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. And the pitch. Grounded softly to the right. To his right, Valencia. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
0-2, here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And this is swung on and
Center
missed.
fielder,
2 are
10.
quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Para.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Matt Carpenter. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Carpenter.
A high fastball is in there. Will Myers is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gamble sprinting after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Digging in the switch hitter.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter.
Juan Nicasio is on the pitch here in the 8th.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 12, Juan Nicasio. This change for
Slides down the left side, but foul.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over, and the next guy drives him in.
Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Now batting.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Story scoops it up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Yadier Molina. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And so they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Greg Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Greg Garcia.
Late that time for a strike. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Gamble is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Greg Holland will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Randall Richard is going to come on and pinch hit.
Randall Richard.
Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that pass.
Count 1 and 2.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Ben Gamble is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Here's Jed Jerko now. It's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And that misses ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position. With 1 away. Now the 1-2 pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Gamble is digging for home, and the go-ahead runs across to score from second as they take the lead 6-5. At the plate, Nelson Cruz trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Long, ranging into shallow right, and that's the 3rd out. J.P. Howell comes on looking for a save here. So striding in, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
The left fielder, number 6.
Settling in now.
Melky Cabrera.
Quick check on that tying run at first. First delivery to him on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from Edwin Diaz.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 39.
First pitch on its way. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side. And as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cruz giving chase. He makes the catch, but the tying run breaks for the plate. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Valencia. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Lays off 2-2 now. Ready with the 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Here's Chris Carter now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Chris Carter.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Stepping up now, Brandon Crawford. He was a ground out victim last time up. Matt Bowman will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 67, Matt Bowman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out.
Now
digging in, Trevor Story, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Scorched to third. Oh, and it's off Valencia's glove. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
Counts 1-0.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pham comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for
so
Seattle,
coming to the plate,
pitcher,
Edwin Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out with the man at first. Weekly hit to third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side. So digging in now, Will Myers. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz.
First baseman.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Parra is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Parra coming in. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Has him down to their final strike. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a drive out to left center field. Running hard. He's digging for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And so they'll issue the free pass. Jose Martinez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Jose Martinez.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for it. Good look there at the southern skies and SunTrust Park.
Leading off.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. First pitch coming up as the leadoff man Melky Cabrera settles in to get Get us started.
Tonight for St. Louis. Left fielder, number 53.
And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Almora. 1 away. So striding in, Tommy Pham carries the batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First delivery to him on the way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. In the air to straightaway right. Almora moves over. 2 down. Stepping in, Danny Valencia. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Drilled to first. The tag, and he is out. At the plate, Ronald Ackerman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ronald Ackerman.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Albert Almora waits on deck. Set to deliver on 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Right fielder.
Stepping in, Albert Almora. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First offering on its way. Grounder down the line at third. A dive by Valencia, but it's past him down the line. And he's safe. So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Myers is after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and they'll need to run this down around the 368 marker. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and he's in there with a 2-run triple. Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he dives with the baseball, but makes the play for the out. Oh, that was close. Here's Addison Russell. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him. Currently sitting in the high 320s. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage. Here's Will Myers. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
For the Cardinals, the right fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
Hard hit ball to short. Russell has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Striding into the box, Yadier Molina. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Swing hard liner to left center. And Molina's aboard a base hit. Striding in, Jose Martinez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. A shot down the first baseline. One there. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. So digging in now, Bo Bichette. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And a rather easy first out. Standing in, Brandon Finnegan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brendan Finnegan becomes out number 2 this inning. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Digging in, the switch hitter, Wilmer Defoe. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Wilmer Defoe.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Almora has a beat on it. 1 down. Stepping up now, Colton Wong. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Batting ninth.
Now batting, Jordan Montgomery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Albert Almora. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Albert Almora.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pham on the move, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs as he drove in a pair with a triple in his first trip. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up those strong hands.
And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. In there, strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. Wong is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Melky Cabrera. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The Cardinals, left fielder Melky Cabrera.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the run is Almora, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Melky Cabrera becomes the first out of the inning. Tommy Pham stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now that's popped up. Calling for it, Rizzo, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Addison Russell. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bo Bichette. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Smoked on the ground left side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Digging in to try it again.
Now
Brendan
batting,
Finnegan
pitcher.
looking to put the ball in
Brendan
play here. He
Finnegan.
went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Stepping into the box, Ronald Ackerman.
Ronald Ackerman.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner will get back standing. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Myers over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 thus
for the
far.
Cardinals, the right fielder, number 5.
Into the windup and
Will
the pitch.
Myers.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Now here it comes. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Coming to the plate now, Yadier Molina.
Catcher,
1 for 1 after
Molina.
a single his first time up. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Digging in for his second
Now
at bat,
batting,
Jose Martinez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the stretch. Outside, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Albert Almora.
First pitch of the at-bat. In the air to right center. Pham is in pursuit. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Too high, 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Myers has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
Anthony
Digging in and looking for more. Anthony Rizzo. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cabrera's there. And that's the third out. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop.
Now the pitch.
Wilmer Defoe.
Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Colton Wong will stand in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Colton Wong.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think he's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meat.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again. Jordan Montgomery comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for strikes. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the. Ready for another shot now. Hanley Ramirez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Hanley Ramirez.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just in the end and winds up a long foul ball. And now hold everything here as it looks like a balk has been called. And that one might have been a little ticky-tack if you ask me. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. Ramirez is on his way home. The runner from second crosses the plate, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Addison Russell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there, 0-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And hang on, it looks like a balk will be called here, and that's going to move the runner up 90 feet to third with still nobody out. The 1-2 pitch. Left field and deep. Cabrera going back at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And a surprising decision there as he holds on at third base.
Number 19, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bo Bichette. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. He can't track it down as this ball falls. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Striding in once again, Brendan Finnegan. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that misses, ball 1. 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch. 2-1. Here it is. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Pham is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The center fielder number 24.
Digging in once again, Ronald Ackerman. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Myers is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Swing and a liner. The windup and the 0-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. In there, a base hit. Now Cabrera rounds second. He's going to try for 3. And he is out at third. And that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
Center fielder number
Ready
20.
for another chance? Tommy Pham. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in, Danny Valencia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out. Digging in, Albert Almora. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Right fielder, Albert Almora.
Hit on the ground to third. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Stanton on his way up to second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. In to score, the runner from second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Stepping in, Hanley Ramirez. He singled his last time up.